live Saturday morning sports show on WLCN 96.3 and WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Jake's Furnishings, 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Furnish your home for less at Jake's. The Grimaldi Law Office, Logan County's only law firm dedicated exclusively to the practice of criminal law. Phone 651-8089. The Christian Village, 1507 7th Street in Lincoln, a community of compassion. Phone 732-2189. Eaton Corporation, America's choice for top quality, high-performance electrical equipment for over 50 years. Lincoln College, providing students the best educational experience since 1865. Go online to lincolncollege.edu for more details. St. Claris Manor, their team's dedication is what makes them special. Phone 735-1507. Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois. We're here to help. In Lincoln, call 732-2159. Schneider Chiropractic, 523 North Elm in Lincoln. For the best in chiropractic care and maintenance, call Dr. Alyssa Schneider today, 217-732-2140. Joe Ryan, Country Financial. For all your insurance needs, see Joe Ryan in downtown Lincoln or call 217-735-4385. The Hampton Inn in Lincoln. Call 217-732-6729. At the Lincoln Hampton Inn, we love having you here. Lincoln Printers in downtown Lincoln. For all your printing needs, including vinyl graphics and banners. Phone 217-732-3121. Lincoln Printers since 1970. Grau Incorporated on North Tickapoo Street in Lincoln. Logan County Chevrolet, Buick and Cadillac dealer since 1953. Phone 735-4444. And by Four Corners Lube for the best full-service oil changes, transmission, and radiator flushes, brake service, and lawn care needs. Stop by Four Corners Lube at 1101 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Good morning, sports fans. Welcome to the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM. Streaming live on the web. Go to YouTube. You can follow us and watch us. Listen to us on the go. Download that Mixler app. Scott Kirby, Joe Ryan, Jim Ash, Lloyd Kirby in the quad today. Feels like winter.
Nice
back
out
here, yeah, right in the shade.
It's nice out here.
Freezing cold.
Tough guy with your shorts on.
Coach Silky with us this morning. Morning, Coach.
Morning, guys.
It is Victory Saturday as the Lincoln Rail Splitters travel to Taylorville to play on the turf on a wet, cold. It started out windy, but I think it died down a little bit. But a wet, cold Friday night under the lights, and the Railers with a huge win over the Tornadoes, Coach. Very impressive last night. Kind of just a statement of your season right now where, you know, Taylorville typically a tough team, especially at home. But the Railers go there and pitch a shutout and take it to the Tornadoes.
Yeah, you know, great night for us. You know, kids played really well. It was a great team win. Defense was lights out all night long. You know, we gave up 66 total yards, 30 of those were on one play. So, yeah, that helps when defense is able to play like that. And just, you know, really great ball control last night. You know, we didn't really have too many big plays. Just kind of picked them apart, just ran the ball very, very effectively again. You know, another 350-yard offensive on the ground game. Right.
14-0 at half. Had a couple of chances there late in the second quarter, 2 times in the red zone. Couldn't have come away with any points. So, I mean, could have went to the half bigger, up big. Yeah. But, you know, it didn't really matter last night because you guys came out second half and Gandolfi, I don't know if you flipped a switch or you kind of just made some adjustments at half. They took away Carson in the first half, and that opened up the middle, and Gandolfi just took advantage of it.
Yeah, they did you know, and we knew Coach Odom. He's a great football coach, obviously. Those that, you know, follow it. Yeah, they were having, you know, with their defense, they played with that stack. They had an outside linebacker and a safety up top there, and they were just flying down with that motion, and they, you know, they just, you know, they had too many guys, you know, they had more than we could block there. Right. And, you know, their kids were good enough to, you know, make a play in space on him, and which opened up Tony, though. You know, that's the great thing about the offense we run, and, you know, is why we run it. You take one guy away, then, you know, you got 2 other guys to stop. Right. Plus Elijah can run the ball, too, which, you know, we didn't really need to do last night, but we got 4 guys that can carry the ball at any given play. It's kinda,
right. And you could see Taylorville's defense, first half, even into the second half, a little more spread out. You start running Gandolfi up the middle, they start packing them in a little bit, and then you had to see it. And then I'm sure Harneke saw it where, they start creeping in, and that just opens up the outside for your speedster.
Yeah, it just kind of, you take one thing away, like I said, there's another one. So it's kind of, it's tough. What we do is hard to stop, and, we're the only ones that run it. In the conference there, so it's something you got to prep for, and then we come out in a double tight end set stuff and run some double wing stuff, and then that's something we haven't shown before, so they had to adjust to that on the fly, and that stuff was pretty good to us too. So it was just but we get to in the end, red zone twice there. We got a little too cute on the one right before half, and in hindsight we shouldn't have done that. We should have just kept running the ball. But the kids want to, they want to have some fun. Absolutely, too, and we were in a position we felt we could do that, especially getting the ball coming out of the half, But yeah, we can't do that next week. Next Friday, if we get down there, we have to finish it. It's not, we're not going to be another chance.
Right, and the Railers last night didn't make a lot of mistakes. I don't think you had any turnovers that I remember.
No.
All aspects of the game were working. Polis, or what were they calling him last night? Police.
Yeah, a couple different names they had for
Police. But Polis had a couple of nice passes. One to Ledley for a long run, and then one to Carson. I think it was probably in that third quarter.
Yeah, up the seam there. Yeah,
right. And I don't know. Carson had a guy on him. It was underthrown.
Yeah.
Carson came back for it. I don't know how he made the catch.
Set that up very well. Yeah, and everybody was open. It was pick your guy on that one really, and I can't go wrong throwing to 24.
No,
so.
We're a little disappointed you didn't bring the trophy.
I know. I should have brought it. Yeah, I should have brought it. I didn't even. It's a big one though.
Yeah.
It's big.
That's pretty cool.
It's gonna sit right in that weight room office. Kids, look at it all off season. Hopefully get back on that.
We can make some room in that trophy case out front.
Yeah, I like right where it's at there.
Love to see it, and then a little motivation. Kids are pretty excited last night. Watched it on TV. Good job by Friday Night Lights crew. Pretty excited, and enjoyed it afterwards, and
this crew
we were here
that does all this stuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
That's the way we like it,
That's
baby.
the way we like it, baby.
But, the kids were excited. It's something to build off. You got one regular season game left, and, it should be a pretty intense, exciting week of practice.
Yeah, that's something we didn't have last week. It was, we had a little hangover from Effingham.
Yeah.
It's part of the deal. The kids, they pour so much into this thing, and when what happened to us, it was kind of a little tough to get back going, and we didn't really have a great week.
Well, let's talk about the Effingham game for a minute, because I didn't see any of it, and then I heard the complaints, and I went back and watched it, and was like, holy cow.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you didn't get arrested.
Yeah, it was rough, and we watched it on film too, and we get 3 views of everything, so
So I couldn't tell, like on the one on Batten in the end zone, you can't really tell where his hands are from the TV. Like, I guess he could have shoved the kid in the back, but I can't see his hands, but he didn't.
Yeah, we had the end zone. Yeah, we have our end zone copy of it, and you kind of see everything, and that kid just falls down. I mean, it was wet out there, at Effingham, and they lost their footing quite a bit.
Late, there was a flag on a pass play that was, and I just ran it back like 3 times and went, where is he calling that from?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, we had 16 or 18, and maybe half of them were just kind of like, what are you talking about?
The one that really got me, which I ran back like 3 times, and I tell you what, do you guys watch? What's the guys that do the Impractical Jokers? You watch that?
Yeah.
It was almost like it was an episode of that, and the official had a mic in his ear, and they were going, okay, now pick the ball up and run it to the Effingham sidelines. What were they doing with the chains? The guy picked the ball up, ran to the Effingham sidelines and set it down, and then said, hey, bring the chains over. And I was like, what is he doing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they go all night, you'd spot you think, oh, the ball's at the 34. Oh, no, it's at the 34 and a half, or 33 and a half. It was like they just cut. It was, the spots were bad all night too. And
Yeah, that was something else.
yeah, happy, we had to overcome that all week, and it's tough. Kids got to listen to it all week in school from their classmates and other people.
You get to come back a week later and rebrew everything, and different crew.
That was something like that crew last night. I'm really happy with that. There were penalties on both sides that weren't called. Like I know one time we pushed a guy in the back on a jet sweep. Like we did that, and there was one where their receiver pushed off on our guy. But you know what? They let the kids play.
Yep.
They called the obvious stuff. I thought those guys did a great job of it was getting a little chirpy, and I get it. Taylorville, those kids are frustrated too. And our kids are out, if somebody talks to them, we're going to talk back. That's just how our kids are. You tell them not to do it, but they're going to do it.
Yeah.
It's just how we are.
We're going to do it.
Yeah. And they did a great job of getting control of the game, and they threw a flag and kind of checked everybody when they had to, and that's kind of what you like, where the crew just let the kids play, call the obvious stuff.
Don't let it fall into the officials' hands. Let the kids figure the game out.
Yeah. We did some stuff that should have got flagged, and we know it. We'll address it, but they did. They did it too. So that's okay if they're calling it
both ways.
Yeah, you can live with that. It's easier when you're winning. So.
Well, as we look into this next week, though, to me it looks like Harneke has the offense rolling, and Kendall has the defense rolling, and you're like peaking heading into this. To me, you look like you're coming into this ready.
Yeah, we are. And it's kind of the mentality. Telling the kid, you want to play in a playoff game, it's a playoff every game here on out because you can't lose anymore.
Right.
And that's kind of the mindset going in. We get back to work here on Monday afternoon. That's going to it's a playoff atmosphere for us. We're just excited to, be in the position we're in.
Right. And that's what we need Friday night to be, a playoff atmosphere.
Yeah. We need everybody at Hanlon Field. We need everybody there. We need that student section rocking. We need everybody there. Our kids really feed off of that, and we get that support from the community and the student body.
Tell us a little bit about Triad. Then what are we going to have here?
They're triple option. Yeah, they're 6-2. Two common opponents there. They beat Jerseyville by a couple scores. Beat Mattoon by 10 or something in week 1, but that's so far long ago. Haven't seen their last two yet. Their coach hasn't accepted the exchange yet, so we haven't seen yet. But just knowing we've kind of had some film on them for the past couple of years because they've been playing Mattoon and a couple other Apollo schools here and there. So we had some film. They're tough. They're in triple option. They're big. They're mean. They're a very physical team. So we just got to get them to kind of force them to turn the ball over, kind of get some muddy reads for that quarterback.
Rain and pitch.
Yeah. We got to just get them to get some muddy reads on their what they're trying to do, and I know we'll be ready for that. And we got to move the ball again effectively, and I'd imagine we'll throw it a little bit more next week. We'll kind of have to keep them a little unbalanced, but they're fast. They got a really good. I don't know how many of their football kids run track or not, but they're a good track program. They're fast on the track. We see them in our sectional, so we familiar with them there. It's gotta be tough. We got to play our best game and keep peaking, like you were saying.
Right. It should be a fun game to watch. 'Cause I love to watch the option. I mean, when you can run it well.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope you stifle it.
Yeah. And Taylorville ran it a few times last night too.
They did?
Kind of, and that was something they did against Effingham in their Effingham game. They were kind of running some triple stuff, and didn't really see them pitch it though in that game. But they did twice last night, I think. So our kids did a great job playing it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what. We want to make them pitch that ball. That's a little more dangerous.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, I'd rather.
Especially if we get some rain.
Yeah, I like our guys in space. We do a decent job now. Playing guys in space. We got some more athletic kids on the in the back end of our defense. So we'll come downhill. We'll have a plan. We just gotta be disciplined in the secondary and not fall asleep and get lulled to sleep with the option. They try throwing one over the top. So that will be. Our DBs have to be ready for that. And
and then the bad side is if you don't stop it, they keep doing it, so you got to stop it.
Yeah, you have to stop it. So we'll get back to work tomorrow morning as a staff, and throw our ideas out, and have a plan.
Yeah.
You banged up any? How's it?
No, we're healthy. We're healthy. We're bumps and bruises, but last night wasn't really a too physical game. Up front, our guys, we a lot of pancake blocks, and also giving a lot of helmet stickers out. Monday afternoon. But that's the fun stuff.
Helmets are filling up.
Yeah, it's fun. It was cool. I watched some of the Friday Night Rivals broadcasts. You really see it on the TV.
Yeah,
that was fun. That's cool.
Yeah,
some fun.
It's real cool.
Yeah, I'm glad we're doing that again.
Yeah.
Now I have to go back to last week. I saw when I was watching that game, I saw Wyatt Mommen catch a pass.
Yeah. Can't do that though.
He is not a tight end.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Can't do that. That was. That was one of those. Is raining, is pouring on it. Just everything was bad at that time. And, we worked through it though. And
That's all right. When you're a kid and that ball's there, you're going to catch it and run with it.
Oh, what do I do? This isn't right. You could tell he caught it this isn't supposed to happen.
What do I do now?
I shouldn't have. This is wrong.
Maybe they won't notice.
Yeah.
Just take off. Yeah, you never know. He might get away with it. Especially with that crew.
That crew we had. You never know.
You know what? Really got to give it to Wyatt. Maybe that was his plan. These guys are missing everything.
Maybe.
I'll grab this and take off running.
Yeah. Not going to call this.
With those guys. Yeah, that was rough.
Unfortunately. Yeah. Well, Coach, congratulations on the big victory last night.
Bring that trophy next week.
We'll bring it.
On the table.
Well,
either way, after the win, you bring that trophy.
We're gonna win. The kids, they've got to be ready.
They
got to be feeling pretty good this morning. It's nothing better than waking up on a cold, brisk Saturday morning after a victory. And
eating donuts.
Yeah. And it was fun to watch last night. It really was. Obviously because we were winning.
Yeah.
And but just the way the kids were, they were pumped up. They were playing hard and. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a great environment.
Yeah, it was. All right, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll come back. We'll have more here on the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM.
The inventory reduction sale is in full swing at Jake's Furnishings in Lincoln, and you'll save for every room in your home. Top quality furniture for every room in your house will create a stunning new look while saving you hundreds of dollars. Choose from top quality Ashley brand sofas, including recliners, plush sectionals, complete dining room sets, and handsome bedroom outfits fit for a king. And what better than the perfect mattress than Bemco for the best night's sleep. At Jake's Furnishings, all Bemco mattresses are on sale now, including plush, luxury firm, and pillow top models. But hurry into Jake's now, as this inventory reduction sale won't last long. For more details, stop by the Jake's Furnishing Showroom, located at 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 735-1212 and become a fan on Facebook. Jake's Furnishings. Make it your own.
This is attorney Jim Grimaldi. Have you been arrested for DUI? A DUI is a serious offense with potentially severe consequences, which may include jail time, high fines, lengthy periods of probation, even suspension or revocation of your driver's license. The laws regarding DUI are very complex and continually changing every day. You need an attorney with knowledge and experience in handling DUI cases, whether or not this is your first offense. I have vast experience in the area of DUI law. As a former chief DUI prosecutor for Sangamon County, I prosecuted thousands of DUIs and was exposed to every possible defense strategy. Call me and let me put my experience to work for you.
Call Grimaldi Law Office now at 217-651-8089. That's 217-651-8089, or visit GrimaldiLawOffice.com.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. I pay for this spot on the radio today to remind you of something that you have been putting off for a long time. Life insurance. You need life insurance. I know that you are waiting until after you paid off the car, or after your vacation, or as soon as you lose weight and quit smoking. The fact is, you need life insurance. Your family depends on you to provide an income to them. You need life insurance. Call me today, Joe Ryan, 735-4385.
Come join the Growl family. It's Growl right now. Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick Cadillac in Lincoln. When it comes time for automotive service on your car or truck, don't you think your automotive investment is worth taking it to the people who have been doing automotive service for the longest? At Grau Chevrolet Buick Cadillac, we've always been proud to have one of the best service departments you'll find. From the familiar face that greets you when you come in, to the technicians and service personnel with more than 280 years combined service, we have the tools, the training, and the technology to make your car run like a top. When it's time for automotive service, call the ones you know will get it done right the first time. That's at Grau Chevrolet Buick Cadillac. Call us at 217-735-4444. Visit us on the internet at www.growing.com or stop by and see us the old-fashioned way on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Come join the Grau family. It's Grau right now.
Capsule Head Start is now enrolling. Give your child the educational start they need. Free first-class early childhood programming with positive educational experiences for children under the age of 5. Nutritious meals and transportation is provided. Let us give them a head start. Contact us at 217-732-2159 or visit us on the web at capsule.info. Eligibility requirements do apply.
Check out the full line of Grasshopper lawn equipment along with great specials on all mowers and trimmers at Four Corners Lube. Trusted professionals. Get into Four Corners Lube located at 1101 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln now for the best service possible. Open Monday through Saturday. Phone 217-735-2761. Four Corners Lube, home of the full service in and out oil change.
Now hiring. Due to increased census, St. Clara's Rehab and Senior Care in Lincoln is adding staff. Now hiring LPNs, RNs, and CNAs. 8-hour and 12-hour shifts plus weekend package are available. If you're looking for an exciting career opportunity where you'll have a chance to make a difference in the lives of others, then this is the perfect fit for you. Apply online at heritageofcare.com/employment.
Would you like to get out and enjoy life without pain and without medication or surgery? At Schneider Chiropractic, we have helped countless people achieve this goal. I'm Dr. Alyssa Schneider with Schneider Chiropractic, located at 523 North Elm Street in Lincoln. I invite you to try chiropractic first in order to build a healthier you. At Schneider Chiropractic, you're not a number, and we don't operate an assembly line process. We take the time to get to know you, your specific needs, and formulate a treatment plan that'll lead to a healthier life. Using the latest techniques in chiropractic, sports injury, and pain management, Schneider Chiropractic will get you back on track so you can enjoy life without pain. Please schedule your private consultation by phoning my office manager, Tammy Kirby, at 217-732-2140. We look forward to getting you back on track.
This is Tom McCarthy for the Philadelphia Phillies, and you're listening to Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM with Joe, Jake, and Shabadoo.
Okay. Can you play this song? Oh, yeah. Can you name that band?
Stray Cats?
Stray Cats. Wasn't it a band from your era? The Wild Cherry. Wild Cherry.
I did not know that.
That's a great name.
Sweet.
It's a great
Sweet Cherry.
Sweet. With Ballroom Bliss.
Sweet.
Oh.
Sweet.
See?
Ballroom Blitz, yeah. What Wild Cherry sing?
Play the funky music.
Play that funky music.
Why, boy.
This could be a regular music show if we
We
wanted.
should do music. We should do a song game.
Yeah, you want to do it? Yeah. Let's do a song
You know what?
game.
There's a lot of funny people on this show, and some of them work here.
Yeah, let's go into that. We are going to have a contest. What's it called?
Joe's song game.
Joe's Song Game, where we have two callers and
On the line.
They pick a word, any word,
A noun.
and we play a country song. And whenever that noun is said,
The first one in
that song, you're the winner.
You're a prize winner.
The prize
we got
winner.
all kinds of prizes.
What they win?
Well, we've got
they're-
gold bracelets. We've got all kinds of jewelry.
Beads.
You can win a set of ping clubs. I think all kinds of stuff you can win. win.
Okay.
Or we might just have like $10 gift certificates
Or a
and stuff.
pizza, or maybe a T-shirt.
Yeah, T-shirts.
We got those.
We got T-shirts.
We have T-shirts.
Oh yeah, we got T-shirts. You're going to get a T-shirt first of all.
Okay.
That'll be nice.
All right.
In addition to
maybe a hat.
the range in value is anywhere from $5 to $50 you could win.
Nice.
So I think everybody's going to want to play.
Yeah. Do we want to play the theme song? And no, we want to save it. Oh,
We're saving it for when we do it.
I just feel like it's not going to happen next week either.
It is going to happen next week. Let's play the theme song and see what.
It's just 5 minutes before the show saying, hey, sorry, fellas.
You know what? Talk about last week. Let's talk about this for these fans out there. You know, Tom Brady plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and everybody knows about Tom and I's relationship. We went last week. It's awesome. I highly recommend, if you're an NFL fan, go to Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
They dropped that stadium right in the middle of a little neighborhood. It's like going to the county fair.
Why do you take
You park in a yard, costs $10, cook out, do all your stuff. That's a fun place.
Did you go to the game?
Yeah, we set up right by the cannon.
Who'd you go with?
I went with Garrett Shell, Georgia.
How's come you didn't take Lloyd? You know he's a Tampa Bay. He's a true Tampa Bay fan.
Old school. Not a big
Old school. I'm a Tom Brady fan, but I am going to tell you this. I now am really kind of a Tampa Bay fan once I went to that place. That's a cool place.
That's a cool place.
It is. That cannon goes off.
At least one of my 31 teams is going to make it.
Well, I don't know if you've seen the Arizona Cardinals, but they're 5-0.
Oh, we've seen them.
Well,
I was waiting for you to bust your stuff back out.
Tell you what, bust it back out.
You haven't had
Wear
it
it
out
year
yet.
round.
Oh, Joe.
I'm telling you something right now. No, I am going to tell you this. When your leading rusher is your quarterback, you're headed for failure soon.
Yeah.
You know, if in high school football, that's okay. In college football or pro football, eventually he's getting hurt, and then we have problems.
One hit away from being,
because our backup, I think, is like Vince Rainforth or somebody. We've got problems.
It might be Jake Plummer.
Oh, Jake.
You are correct, sir. Yes.
I got a nice picture of my son with Jake.
Did you go on the back door at Tampa Bay?
You know, this is a show for all ages.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a legit question.
No, right in the front gate. And I also have another thing to say. It's been a while since I've been to a pro football game. You know, I'm a guy that likes to go scalp tickets, get a seat.
There's no scalping.
Wow. Everybody's on a phone, and I finally had to go to this guy. Hey, this guy in his yard, I thought was real cool. He had a big trailer backed in, like you'd put a race car. Probably you could put 2 race cars in, and the sides flip up, you know. And he flipped the sides up, had 4 big screen TVs in there. He had leather chairs you could sit in. He sold beer and cigars. So the guy I went there, grabbed a cigar, grabbed a beer, sat in a chair, went online, picked out the tickets, went in. You can't, and MasterCard's just jamming you for fees. We got to talk about with J-Mac. Yeah, well, he's making a lot of money selling tickets.
Oh, yeah.
That guy.
He's sitting home in his recliner, his underwear, eating Cheetos, selling tickets.
I don't know if he's got... Yeah, he's probably eating Cheetos. That's about all I know from what I've heard.
Well, we're gonna get to J-Mac later in the show, as well as Coach Lyons. But right now, we're just gonna go around the sports world and talk about the headline news. How about your Cardinals firing Schilt? Is that a big surprise to you guys? Schilt gone. Jim says yes. He thought he would be back. I guess the reason he was fired was. What is it? Philosophical indifference.
Oh, so you didn't like each other.
So apparently Schilt didn't like to win or something. I don't know, whatever that means. But, you know, the Cardinals, I thought, finished pretty strong second half for what they had. If you want to point some fingers, let's point to the general manager for not making any moves at the trade deadline, giving Schilt something to work with.
Yeah, you know, that's over my head. Those guys all have egos. They all make big money, and you know, somebody didn't get along, and there you go. So he'll probably land on his feet somewhere else. It just doesn't matter when you're at that level. Let's talk about Johnny Gruden. Johnny's in trouble.
Johnny Gruden's in some hot water. Boy, you got to watch what you put in those emails, Joe.
Yeah.
It blows my mind. 665,000 emails, and only they came with like maybe 2 or 3 that were.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand it either, and it's all because they found him because they're investigating the NFL or something.
They're invested something with the Washington football team.
The Washington football team. And then Gruden had said some things that went on at that, and it was like, woo.
Yeah,
a lot of problems.
You know, I've listened to Keyshawn Johnson the other day on ESPN. I think it was maybe Thursday morning. Boy, he did not like Gruden. Gruden's a backstabber, a liar.
Well, I can't listen to Keyshawn very long, so
a lot
of guys came to Gruden's defense.
Yeah,
and I like to watch him coach. I like Chucky, but yeah, you can't come to his defense on all this mess he's got going now.
I mean, in this day and age, and this was 10-some years ago, but still, things if you say something now, it's getting out there. Just don't say it.
And it's like Urban Meyer, too. I mean, Urban Meyer's all sent the team back, and I'm going to hang around with the family. And, and they put that video out, and somehow he's still keeping his job.
You know the old saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Were you taught that when you were young, weren't you?
Not say anything. No.
We're having a meeting. You didn't get that up on the mic.
No.
I could hear it, though. Oh, yeah. Why don't you have a mic?
You guys have a mic.
So are you on the Bears bandwagon yet since they beat the Raiders last week?
No, I'm not anti-Bear. I'm fine with the Bears.
Oh, okay.
It's not, it's not my team or anything, but
yeah,
they're I tell you why. They just haven't. I'm not anti-Bear. It's fine with me, but they don't have anything that's really exciting that you like. Yeah, I'm going to watch the Bears. You know what I mean? They need that. You're going to watch Tampa Bay. It's like, wow, they're exciting.
Oh, they got Tom Brady.
You want to watch the Cardinals? They're exciting.
What if Tom Brady was on the Bears?
Well, they'd probably be good, and I'd watch the Bears. And who knows, if the Bears would put out some money, they could probably have him next year.
Oh, wow.
You think?
No, they're not going after Tom.
No, they don't. No, no. I don't know.
Tom, I don't see Tom going to another team. Tom's probably going to be done here.
Yeah.
If he don't make it back.
And to tell you the truth, Lloyd, and I'm the first person to tell you this, I don't think my Cardinals can win the Super Bowl, and that's just because we don't have that running
game. You guys just got Zach Ertz, though. How about that? How about Zach Ertz playing Thursday night football and after the game getting traded to the Arizona Cardinals?
And you know what?
Do you think he'll play Sunday?
Absolutely. He's in. You know what? And we need that. That's another option.
Solid tight end, but he just played Thursday night.
He'll play. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, isn't it, that happens? But I don't think Tampa Bay can win it again either, and it's because of the defense, not the offense. The defense is banged up, and they're just not real good.
It's never the offense because the GOAT is behind the scene. Yeah, it's not the offense.
TB. We can't hear it.
Maybe him slide me in.
The fans can't hear all that, and it's probably good. Both of them. Yeah, so, do you think they push on Urban and try to get rid of him?
No, that would already happen by now.
I don't know. They've got some other things lingering on him, and I think he's gone too. They're not winning. But,
were they really expecting to win, though? I mean, you got to
give him a bunch of money to come in there and win.
It takes time.
Yeah.
You know that more than anybody else.
It takes time, and you got to have, I don't know. And Jacksonville's an okay team. Are
they?
A little more exciting than the Bears, I think.
Are they?
Maybe it's because they're in Florida.
Now you're reaching.
Well, who's your pick? Because the Chiefs look like they don't want to win the Super Bowl.
Chiefs defense is horrible. It's going to be a shootout, whoever they play. They've got 2 losses, right? Buffalo just beat them.
Yeah. Buffalo looks good.
Buffalo is good.
We got a tough game this weekend. You got to go.
Yeah, we got Green Bay.
Play the Browns.
Oh, you're talking.
Yeah. Green Bay will thump the Bears.
Think so?
Yeah. It's Aaron Rodgers. He loves to play the Bears.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's looking right now going, probably 4 or 5 touchdowns and 400 yards. Don't you think?
Good time for Coach Lyons.
Let's talk about. You can get on the Cardinals. They got the Browns this weekend.
Yeah,
and I love Baker. See, like if the Browns, I'll watch the Browns. First of all, they've been down for so long. I like to kind of root for them and the dog pound. But you know what? Baker's fun. He's fun guy. He's fun guy to watch.
Fun guy. Yeah, he's fun to watch.
Slide you right in there.
Yeah.
Well,
you know.
Yeah, go get me some Browns gear next week.
Get that on tape.
Hey, let's take a break.
Lloyd.
Let's get Coach Lyons.
I think they're sick of listening.
Let's
to
get
us.
some intelligence on here. Let's get us off here and get Lions on here. We'll talk some more football. And then, towards the end of the show, you know what time it's for.
Go Sun game.
Return of the Mac.
The Mac.
Sing it.
I can't sing it. I didn't hear it.
Oh.
I was gone.
Well, that's right. You said you're going to be late. But you were in Tampa Bay.
I was late, my friend.
Super late. All right. Let's take a commercial break. Don't go anywhere. This is the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM.
For over 58 years, Eaton has been a proud part of the Lincoln community, building over 5 million high-quality commercial and residential power distribution products each year, featuring load centers, metering devices, and air conditioning disconnect devices. Eaton is America's choice for top-quality, high-performance electrical equipment made in beautiful Lincoln, Illinois. Eaton is a proud Lincoln Community High School sponsor. Go Railers!
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
The Capsule Food Pantry Co-op is accepting new members. Earn a weekly shopping pass while giving back to your community or attending career readiness classes. Members enjoy a grocery-style setup and shop items specific to their household. Monthly specials, cooking tips, recipes, and item promotions make shopping fun. New inventory on a monthly basis. To sign up or learn more, call us at 217-732-2159 or visit us on the web at capsule.info.
At Lincoln Printers in downtown Lincoln, the number one aim is to provide complete quality satisfaction at a fast, fair price while utilizing modern technology and a creative flair. With great customer service, Lincoln Printers offers business printing, invitations and personalized cards, quick copies, and faxing. But did you know Lincoln Printers also offers vehicle and window vinyl, large format printing, full service bindery application, and graphic designs? For all of your printing and sign making needs, see why for over 40 years, Logan County and Central Illinois has chosen Lincoln Printers for high quality, fast turnaround, and affordable prices. For more information, phone Lincoln Printers at 217-732-3121. Stop by the office at 711 Broadway Street, across from the fire department in downtown Lincoln, or email lincolnprinters@abelink.com. A business Abe Lincoln will be proud to lend his name to. Jake's Furnishings in Lincoln has outrageous deals going on now that will allow you to transform every room in your home with top quality furniture like Ashley brand and the full line of Bemco mattresses. Whether it's outfitting your living room, family room, dining room, or breakfast nook, Jake's Furnishings in Lincoln will save you more than the big box store and will leave you money to select the best Bemco mattresses, which are also on sale in all sizes now at Jake's. And you'll also love the full line of gorgeous bedroom outfits, which just arrived and are priced to sell in many styles: contemporary, modern, classic, and traditional, just to name a few. For more details and to ask about free financing, stop by the Jake's Furnishing Showroom located at 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Check out their all-new website at jakesfurnishings.com, phone 735-1212, and become a fan on Facebook. Jake's Furnishings, make it your own.
Does your car or truck need tires? If so, give the service department at Grouse Chevrolet Buick Cadillac a call. The GM Tire program gives us the ability to price our tires, in most cases, at lower prices than the other guys. We have access to just about any brand or style tire available. We have tires available for most makes and models. If we don't have them in stock, in most cases, we can have them the next day. Call Tub, Nate, or Dave in the service department at Grouse Chevrolet Buick Cadillac at 217-735-4444 or visit us on the internet at www.growing.com.
Now hiring. Due to increased census, St. Clara's Rehab and Senior Care in Lincoln is adding staff. Now hiring LPNs, RNs, and CNAs. 8-hour and 12-hour shifts plus weekend package are available. If you're looking for an exciting career opportunity where you'll have a chance to make a difference in the lives of others, then this is the perfect fit for you. Apply online at heritageofcare.com/employment.
This is former WAND Sports Director and humongous Lincoln Railer fan Gordon Voigt, and you're listening to Cheap Seats with Joe, Jake, Jim, Lloyd, and Shabadoo on 96.3 FM WLCN.
Welcome back to the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM. We're in the quad. Nick, if you're
nice out here.
Nick, we're in the quad.
Nick. Breakfast pizza, Nick.
Open that door, Nick. Come on now.
Come on, Nick. Pop that door open like you're running out for the Railers. And now a 6'2" sophomore.
Sophomore?
Yeah.
Professional pizza maker, Nick.
Gazzardo. Come on out of that door, Nick.
Well, he's not coming. But you know who is on with us right now? Coach Lyons. Good morning, Coach.
I mean, you said breakfast pizza. I may have to drive in.
You can make time for breakfast pizza, couldn't you?
Absolutely.
Always. Always time for that.
I knew that. How you doing, Coach?
We got Joe back, Coach. We got Joe back.
It's good to have him back, you know.
Well, he said he sent us a text last week. Said he's going to be late. And, well, he just got here.
I spent the weekend out at Tom Brady's and went to the game and stuff, and, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You were hanging out with Giselle, huh?
Yeah, we sat with her at the game and watched that cannon go off. That's a cool place.
Yeah. And then
go Bucks.
And then a half hour later, he was served with papers
for window peeping and all kinds of stuff.
Stalking. You know, order of protection. And,
right.
There's a lot of truth in that, and okay, we better go buy that before everybody believes it. Yeah. Hey, Coach, how'd you do last night? Tell us about the game.
We lost 27-14.
All right, good game.
Yeah, it was a good game. You know, honestly, I was pretty happy with the way our kids played. I really thought we've improved a lot over the last couple of weeks. Man, we're right there. You know, I gotta imagine it's kind of frustrating for our fans. I mean, so we received the opening kick. We have like a 70-yard run on a counter play, and you know it's just kind of been funky this year because every time it seems like we hit one of those, I don't know, about 5 yards after he's down, we see a flag on the field, you know, and so it gets called back for a block in the back, which you know. I mean, to me, it didn't look like a block in the back at all, of course. But you know, I'm not an official, so
I bet the other coach thought it was.
But so our first drive gets called back, and anyways, we move the ball, we get another first down, we punt. It wasn't just kind of an okay punt. They get the ball in the 30, our 30. We were backed up. And then they score to go up 6-0. It's kind of back and forth for the rest of the thing. We're driving the ball all the way down the field, but I think they called 7. I think we had 7 false starts called on us.
Ooh, boy.
In the first half of the game.
Wow.
The kids were slipping a little bit. The field was in not good shape last night. And our right tackle, we've been trying to fix it, but he has a little habit of kind of bobbing his head up and down in his stance. He's not flinching. He just moves it up and down, And so they were calling him for it, and he didn't really understand what he was doing wrong. And so, we kept getting pushed back. And anyway, so at the end of the first half, it's about 14. I think it was 14-0. And then in the second half, we really, really started playing well. I think we cut it to 21-14 at one point. And then they scored on a long touchdown run. Good call by their coaches. The Slaughter kid had came back last night, who was really been Central's best player for a couple years, and they were really riding him early in the game, and so we were all keyed up on him. And they put a different quarterback in the game than we had ever seen, and they ran like a read play with him, and he kept the ball and hit a long run on us to make it 28-14. But there are so many positives in that game. Our sophomore quarterback, Zach Keedy, played an amazing game. I think he was 7 for 10 for over right around 150 yards passing, which may be the most yards passing we've had in a game since I've been here. And then we had about 350 yards of offense last night.
That's pretty good.
And and our defense has been. That kid's good. They've scored a lot of points when he's been there. And they really struggled with him out the last few weeks. But our kids are, these young kids that we have are really starting to learn how to tackle and put their shoulders on people and keep the ball inside of them. And so we're seeing a lot of growth over these last couple weeks, and we're excited for next week to see if we can get over the hump.
And who you have next week?
We play Pontiac next week.
Okay.
So
how are they this year?
They're a lot like us. They're very young. We both beat Rantoul, and so I think it's going to be a good game. I think we beat them the last 2 years, but that none of that matters. This is the only year that matters and the only game we can control. So I think Coach Johnson's done a nice job with them. They're getting better. So they're 1-7, just like us.
So seniors, obviously, how many seniors are going to lose?
So we have 9 total seniors on our team. We have one that's been out with a broken leg since week 2.
Yep.
Our running back, Evan Radmaker, and then we have 2 that are playing for the first time. So, which is fun. It's fun to get those kids. I think they've enjoyed it a lot. And then, and then we have a couple that only play on one side of the ball, and I think 4 of them start both ways. So
for our fans out here, we'll ask you this coaching question because you'd be a good answer to it. Lincoln has a big game coming up this weekend at home against Triad, and they're an option team. And we've talked about this before on here, but tell them again what's the one thing or the defense you don't want to see when you're running that option.
Well, there's a lot of different ways to defend it. We see.
The worst?
It's the hard thing about when you're running. Are they a flex bone team, Joe? Or are they? How do they run it? Do you know?
I haven't seen them play. No.
Yeah.
So why would you ask the question?
The thing that can really give us trouble is when they have very good inside defensive linemen, so defensive tackles. If they have really good guys there that can push us back and cause penetration. it can give that offense a lot of trouble. You know, just because
if you play 6 inches on your side of the ball, you're getting beat.
Yeah, I mean, it just forces the ride back, the mesh back. The quarterback has to go deeper, and then that gives time for the defense to pursue. So
then pretty soon you're not coming down the line, you're going backwards.
Yeah, that's right, and that's when things get sloppy. You know, I always, good triple option football, there's nothing prettier to watch. Bad triple option football, there's nothing that looks worse.
Yeah, everybody wonders why you run it when it's bad.
Yeah, that's right.
And then when it's good, you wonder why doesn't everybody run it.
I mean, we like to think that every defense and I know a lot of guys feel this way. Every defense is going to give us something. Every defense is weak against something, and it's just a matter of, can we execute the play we need to beat that defense? So that's what I've always loved about the triple. It's not really, it's got nothing. You're not pulling plays out of a hat. You're not saying, hey, I think I'll try this, I think I'll try that. It really works on if-then statements. If they do this, we do that. If they do this, we do that. They
have to be disciplined to stop you.
Yeah, it's got a definitive answer to everything, and so that's why I like it so much. Is because you're not really playing a guessing game, and I think that's why like the service academies can have success against teams that have far better personnel than them, because they just out-execute them.
Yep.
It's an execution offense. But you never know what you're going to get. Like, I think of all the teams we've played, I think we've had three all year that have played their base defense against us.
Mm-hmm. You have to change it up. You have to.
Yeah.
Well, Coach,
it's different, so people try different stuff,
We're going to plan. We're planning a trip to you, and it won't be next week, but we're hoping in a couple weeks we're going to come to you for the show, and you bring some kids in, seniors, whatever, and
that's awesome.
Talk to us. So we'll let you know about that. That's in the planning stages, and I'm with some guys that aren't very good planners.
Well, if nothing else, I get to see you, which is a bonus show.
That is.
Trust me,
that's good stuff.
It's good stuff.
An honor, and a pleasure.
An honor. Well, good luck next week, Coach, and we'll talk to you next week after that W.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks.
Right.
Thanks for all you guys do. You guys do a great job.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Coach Lyons with us. We gonna go to a commercial, or are we gonna go right in? We're going right into the special.
So you want to place a bet, but you haven't done it yet. Don't want to go in debt. So where can you turn? Turn on CheapSeats. And they've got just the thing that you need. Don't need to cheat. No, you don't. They can help indeed. It can't be beat. Your low expectations, it will exceed. The statement's sweet. Info to help you succeed. In Vegas with the Mac.
Place your bet.
In Vegas with the Mac.
Get to lock.
In Vegas with the Mac. In Vegas with the Mac. In Vegas with the Mac is produced for entertainment purposes only. If someone you know has a gambling problem in Illinois, call 1-800-GAMBLER or text ILGAMB to 53342. CheapSeats and WLCN are not responsible for and expressly disclaim any and all liability for information contained within In Vegas with the Mac.
That's the first time I've heard that song, and that's pretty funny. You're a pretty funny guy, Lloyd.
In Vegas with the Mac.
The Mac. That's a pretty funny song.
What does the Mac like this week? Well, that's funny you should ask. He likes Kentucky, plus 21.5 at Georgia.
Whoa.
Kentucky getting 21.5 points.
Let's talk about that.
The Mac thinks the Bulldogs are going to win, but not by more than 3 touchdowns.
Well, the Bulldogs are going to win.
The number one team in the country, the Bulldogs.
Yeah, gosh, are they good, and their defense is stellar. Kentucky's played well all year, so
they haven't played to Georgia though.
Yeah, the Mac knows what he's doing though. I know he goes through a lot of paperwork. Yeah. He's all over that web. Well, he's got all that time.
He's 3-4. So.
Yeah, you don't need to bring that up when we're trying to talk about his new picks.
I got to throw it out there.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's batting a little below 500, but who isn't? Yeah, but he's all right. So it may not be a bad pick.
He was off to a slow start. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, but he's been ill. Yeah. He's all right. I think he's really hitting his stride now. That he's starting to come into his game. So that's his college pick, Kentucky.
Yeah, and we'll switch it over to the NFL. He likes Kansas City -5.5 versus Washington football team. No chance Washington can stop Kansas City from winning by less than 6 points, he says. No chance.
Well, I'm going to go. You know what? Washington's not very good. And Kansas City's, boy, it's been something, hasn't it? We just talked about how their defense is poor.
Kansas City's going to smack Washington. They just lost to Buffalo. They've got a bad taste in their mouth. I can see Kansas City by at least 2 touchdowns.
You know where it is? Is it in Washington? Doesn't matter to you?
Doesn't matter?
It matters. I don't know where that game is. I should look. But, I'll go along. We're going to go along with J Max. He does a lot of work. We don't have some time into this.
I mean, we don't have it. We have to go along with him.
He knows the facts.
Yeah.
The facts are facts. J Mac, I don't know if you're in Vegas this weekend. I know you go there every week to do all this, and then you fly back. But that must cost a lot of money.
Now, did he get you your tickets to the Tampa Bay game?
He did, and he did an excellent job, and I talked about it off the air. Boy, J-Mac, you're getting rich off these service fees because you are the ticket master, and I hope you enjoy the money I gave you last week because the fees are extreme, but he's living large over in Mason City.
Yeah, he does his homework. He says Kentucky's 6-0. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Did you know they were the number 11 team in the nation?
No,
I didn't know that.
And he wants you to get on board with him.
I'm on board.
So if he was in charge of a cruise ship, he was the captain. Would you get on it?
Well, unless that ship was called the Titanic, then probably not. I don't know.
Well,
can he drive a ship?
I don't have any idea. That's why I wondered if you get on with him because he wants you to get on board.
Does he have a sailor's hat? He's probably wearing it right now.
I bet he's got a cute little white sailor's outfit.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a guy that's been to Subway. He got a thick wallet over there.
I wonder why he walks offside. You see how thick that thing is?
He's Costanza. He sits sideways over. Does your back hurt, Jim? My
that
gosh.
wallet is loaded.
My gosh.
Look at that.
What do you have in there? Oh, listen, that's a show that we're going to see. We're putting that out on the table. We're going to zoom in on it. We're going to see what Jim has in his wallet.
We're going to have to give him a fanny pack.
It's overloaded.
Wow.
Maybe we'll get us a cheap seats fanny packs.
Do we have T-shirts?
J-Mac. Oh, yeah, we have T-shirts. And next week or whenever we have the song
Do
thing
we have
going,
them now?
Yeah.
In hand?
Well, I don't see your hands. Are they in your, where are your hands?
I never received one.
Did
you
wear his to the show next week?
I'll bet he doesn't.
It'd be nice if we had T-shirts.
T-shirts would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, some lucky fans are going to win T-shirts when they call in and pick the country song. What are we calling that episode again? Joe's
Song Game.
Joe's Song Game. There you go. Simple. It can't be much more simple, can it?
Joe's Song Game.
All right. Well, I think.
We're having a call. Here's J-Mac.
Oh. We're going to hear from him. Is he calling from Vegas? J-Mac, are you in Vegas?
No, not in Vegas. Not today. Those picks are locks.
Well, you know what? Do you want to expand on your picks a little bit?
No, I want to know where I can get a Cheap Seats T-shirt.
Well, you got to win.
I've been asking for years.
You've got to win a prize.
So are we, Jake or Jay.
So listen, J-Mac, we're gonna in 2 weeks we're playing the song game, and you're one of the contestants, and then we'll have another one. It'll be mano a mano, you and someone else. And we'll explain the game, and then we're going to see if we can't win you a T-shirt. Now, what size would you want? Medium?
Ooh, keep going. Keep up.
Times that by 4.
Can you get in a double X?
Oh, I can get in it. Why I can't get out of it?
That'd be cut off.
It's going to be tough.
Well, you're going to have to stretch it out, cut sleeves out and the neck out.
Huge, beastly,
I just
bulging
want to know,
man.
can we get T-shirts. That's it. That's all I want. It's been years.
We are getting T-shirts. They'll be here soon. And you know what? I expect to see you in one, as tight as it may be.
No, I'll do whatever it takes to get a T-shirt. We'll order them. We're ready. I have a whole family here that wants them.
Oh, that's right. We're going to need some sizes from you.
You'll be a spokesman.
Listen, don't worry about the sizes. Just get the T-shirts. We'll make it work.
All right, we're getting you the T-shirts.
Tie a knot in one if he has
and
to.
Hey, is it sunny out there in Vegas today?
It is. It's hot.
Hot? Now, which sports book are you at today?
Vegas Line Insider, like I always take every single time. Listen, I also want to bring up Scotty's wearing shorts.
Yeah, Scotty's not real smart.
No, Scotty's tough guy.
Scotty's not tough.
Coaches look like Eskimos.
I'm going to tell you something. Scotty's so cold that he can barely walk when he stands up.
Yeah.
I'll guarantee it.
I may be frozen to this metal seat.
He thinks he's a tough guy. Well,
yeah.
That's fantastic. All right, I'm hanging up to watch the rest of the show.
Hey,
you guys are doing a great job.
Hey, have a good time in Vegas.
I'm Mr. Lloyd Jim.
See ya. Well, you've got your picks.
The picks are in. They're locked.
Georgia and KC. Locks. Spin them, wheel them, deal them, cross them up, and there you go.
He's getting pretty confident now.
Yeah, he is. He won a couple.
Now he's calling in. You know.
Yeah, now
he's feeling
he thinks
good.
He's something.
He's feeling good about himself.
We like it.
He could go over 500 this week.
He's one of the best.
Yeah.
Not only
that's why we
in
have
Logan County, but I think way over there in Masons County, one of the best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well known.
Yeah. And we've been at the quad today. Been a little cold.
Yeah.
Been a little cold today.
But, a little chilly. Set up right in the shade.
And
look at those guys in the sun.
When we expect every person in this town to be out at Hanlon Field next weekend.
Yes,
Friday night.
absolutely.
Every person in town.
Let's get out there. The Railers need this win. Need it. Playoffs.
They need those fans. Scream out. And get loud when the other team has the ball.
Yeah.
Let's mess up
Get
their
loud.
You know, I'm going to give these Tampa Bay another shot here a minute. At Tampa Bay, when I'm not kidding you, it's a screaming mess, and the Bucks will take the field, and they'll break the huddle, and Tommy will walk up, and I'm telling you, you could hear a pin drop. Everybody just goes, why? Tommy calls plays, and they run it. That's pretty cool. Good fans. They know when to shut up.
You're in love.
No, that's good fans, man.
Joe, did you try to get on the field?
No, I was trying to avoid jail and getting beat up, so I did not go to the field.
Did it cross your mind, though?
No, it never crossed my mind because I knew that if I made it over the wall and happened to land on my feet, I was tackled in 1 second.
Did you try to make it down the tunnel to give Tom a high five?
No, but he caught my eye a few times, pointed at me after touchdowns.
Got your eye.
You know where he got us the seats. He knew where we were sitting. So, I mean, obviously, you look right up and you go, hey.
Right where you're at.
Funny stuff. There's some funny people on the show.
Funny stuff.
That was a funny song, Lloyd. You're a funny guy doing funny things.
Got a lot of time on his hands.
In 3 weeks when we did Joe's song.
Oh, now it's 3 weeks.
He's pushed it back.
We went to next week to 2 weeks. Now we're 3 weeks.
The fans can't take much more of the waiting.
The day before Christmas, it's going to air.
And we'll have a
Joe's song game.
You know, it's getting so cold now. We should put those T-shirts off till next summer.
We need sweatshirts.
We should get blue coats with little.
Yeah.
I'll go in and pull one out. I'm gonna tell you what. Next week's show, I will wear the blue coat.
Did your wife leave for?
We'll just see what people think. They're probably some of the nicest coats you'll ever have.
Women everywhere.
You should wear yours today, officiating.
I don't have one. I never received one.
I got it mine in the office. I should have worn it today. I didn't think of it. I would have worn it.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us today. You know,
a lot of happy fans about that.
Good show. Victory Saturday. The Railers with a big win last night against a rivalry, Taylorville. Big win. Pitched a shutout. Got to have another one Friday because we would like nothing more than go to the playoffs.
And let's give him Coach Kendall a little due here. That is the first shutout by a varsity Raider team since 2008. So hats off to Coach Kendall. Nice job.
All right, thanks for tuning in to Cheap Seats. We'll talk to you next week.
Good day.
The
The Cheap Seats Live Saturday morning sports show on WLCN 96.3 and WLCNonline.com.